Hi everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel, and I have a couple of my supermodel dolls with me along with a Barbie doll. So this is going to be a little bit of a comparison here between an average Barbie. She is actually the Stony Clover Lane Barbie that I got quite a while ago. But she's, I would say, like an average size Barbie. And I'm going to try on some clothes that I have for these gals. These are the Zing Zing Princess Supermodel dolls, if I'm saying that right. All right, but you can already see, of course, they're wearing high heels. But if I put her up here, she is about a ½ inch shorter. Of course, she has a bun and everything on her head. But this is a doll I got a while back. She's very, very cute. She has quite a bit of articulation. She does not have any articulation in the ankles, but she does have it in the knees and the arms. By the way, she originally came out in the summer of 2021, and she was part of a release that was celebrating Malibu Barbie's 50th anniversary. So you can see her face here. She's kind of smiling a little bit, has straight-facing blue eyes, and her hair's pretty decent in the back. This always bugged me, and I thought about taking it out, but I've left it in. I've also left her sunglasses on, and she originally came with this really cute duffel bag, and then she wore tennis shoes, which are somewhere around here, as well as, I love this sweet tie-dye, like pastel tie-dye outfit. It's adorable. I had her wearing this like forever before I changed her clothes. Now she is, you know, because she came out quite a few years ago, she's not on the Mattel site anymore, but I have Googled her, and you can still find her out and about. Like I said, she has some articulation, not as much. I mean, a doll like this, I remember when she came out, I want to say she was around the $35 to $40 range, and for that price, I feel like she should have a made-to-move body. She should be much more articulated than she is, but I like her okay. I don't think she was uberly popular, but she's cute. She's cute. She's probably going to stay around in my collection, at least for a little while. And let's take a look at these outfits here. These might be big on her. Definitely, probably this is going to be long because these other gals are much taller than she is. But she could probably wear these sunglasses, even though she's already got sunglasses on her head. So yeah, the sunglasses fit her fine. And then this is such a pretty dress. Look at this. Look how pretty. Now this is kind of weird, but I guess, you know, once you have it on her, you won't see that tag, I hope. But it's all lace, and it's supposed to be obviously like she would wear it over a bathing suit, I believe, because this is part of their vacation island, what do you call it, collection, because this is like super see-through here. So you're gonna have to wear something underneath that, I just realized. Okay, well, I have to think about that. So that's one outfit. And then the other one, this is so pretty. I love this fabric. And it comes with this cute little, are the flowers in there? It's a tote bag with flowers in it. I might have to look at the picture. Okay, so they come out. All right, so she can have that separate. And it's nice that they have their little logo. This is pretty well made. Very cute. Okay, so she can go get her flowers. All right. And then we have this dress, and they have like a little plastic mannequin kind of thing, mannequin thing, and snaps. Yay, snaps. Appreciate that. And these are really reasonably priced, I feel like, their clothing. And this is pretty well made. I mean, the edges are not finished, but this fabric is not going to fray. And like I said, they're pretty reasonably priced. And yeah, this is not finished. Yeah, hopefully it's not going to fray. I don't think it will. And then this is, what is this? So is a tie here? I guess this goes, it's like a halter top, I believe. Well, that's, okay, so this, let's go like this. And then you tie it around their necks. Yikers. Huh. I'm going to have to look online at the picture to see quite how, because this is just like a loop of fabric. And obviously this is supposed to go over her tatas. See that loop there? Hopefully I was in camera range. Huh. All right, well, I'm going to dress her in, I think I'll try this on. I think we'll see what it's going to be. It might be kind of big because she's not very chesty, you know. In fact, let's go ahead and I've got this belt on her. Dolly nudity ahead. Yeah, she's just kind of like average size. Not big, not small. Let me look, like I said, and see how that works. Let me put this on her real quick, though. Obviously, it's going to be very see-through at the bottom. So, not sure what I'm going to do about that. I guess somebody needs a bathing suit to wear under this. And then this just, okay, so this just ties. Let me flip her hair. This might kind of fit her. Even though she has no bottoms. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of long on her. Yeah, it's a little big in the top. She just doesn't quite have enough. This could be altered to fit her, but yeah, this is definitely not fitting this little Barbie. I feel like it's just swimming on her. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to look this up and then try to figure out a way to put it on her off camera, and we'll see what she looks like. All right, guys, this is a much better fit. As you can tell, the top looks a little bit on the big side. I am actually going to put that dress on this chickaroo before I let you go so we can see the difference. And I was going to try some of these shoes on her, but I remembered, or I guess I just realized, she has flat feet. She does not have high-heeled feet. So, yes, she comes with tennis shoes typically. Like I said, with this little outfit here, she had a pair of tennis shoes. So, she cannot even, I mean, these are all high heels. So, but it's not too bad. The top is weird. I messed with this, and this thing just doesn't want to lay flat. I will probably take it off, and maybe I'll turn it into like a little charm. You know, I think it would be cute. I could actually stitch it on here or something, because it just doesn't really lay well. And when I look on the picture, I mean, it still doesn't look great on the picture either. But it does fit her pretty decently in the back. It actually, there's a snap here, and it fits her quite well. So yeah, I think some of this clothing can fit Barbie. I feel like this could have fit her with some mild tailoring, a little bit, just probably like shorten the straps on there, and that would be fine because it ties in the back. But of course, like I said, it didn't occur to me when I bought this, and I really like it, that she needs something underneath it. So mental note when I'm shopping again. Right? But let me know what you guys think about this cute little doll and this little Barbie doll in this outfit. And let me put it on her because I'm curious to see how different it's going to look. Because like I said, I feel like it's just kind of a little big in the top, but not too bad. But it could, maybe that's just how it looks. I don't know. Because these gals are not super chesty either, you know. They're bigger, obviously. You can see there's quite a bit of difference, even though, of course, she has high heels on. So, and she, like I said, it's this chick has flat feet. But I don't feel like their tops are overly larger than hers, but let's see. I went ahead and put her in her original outfit. This is Stony Clover Lane Barbie, and this is what she came with. I even found her tennis shoes, and she's been using her stand for a while. The stand's actually pretty nice. And whether or not I'm going to keep her, I don't know. I'm thinking this over right now. This is one of the reasons why I'm looking at every single doll in my collection for 2026. This is a super cute outfit on her. And, oh, by the way, she has the Millie mold Not everybody is keen on the Millie mold, but her face mold is called Millie, but it's the closed mouth Millie. There's an open mouth where you see teeth, and then the closed mouth where she is definitely smiling. And like I said, her eyes are front facing. Sometimes her eyes are like side facing. But I think they did a pretty decent job. Some people talk about these face molds sometimes being so digitized. And again, she came out in 2021, so that was a little while ago, considering. And here's the outfit. Again, another look at this doll. Let me know what you guys think about this little dress. I don't know. It's okay. I might mess with it a little bit. I really like the skirt part, but the top, I think the top needs some help. If nothing else, I'm definitely taking off that weird charm. That just doesn't seem to work right. But yeah, it was fun kind of doing some Dolly dress up with you guys and taking a look at one of my Barbie dolls and doing a little comparison here with the supermodel dollies. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Thanks for spending some Dolly time with me. And if you haven't already, please become a subscriber. Have a wonderful Dolly day. Bye-bye.